there, and welcome to OT Ideas for Littles. Today we're going to talk about tummy time. Before we get started, if you find this information helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications so that you can be updated when new videos come out. So today we're going to take a look at sensory strategies to support tummy time. Tummy time is the position where babies are on their bellies, face down on the floor. This position is often hard for babies because they have spent the previous 9 months of their life curled up tight in exactly the opposite position. This position is super important to promote motor development, sensory development, and the development of vision. It helps babies get their muscles nice and strong and ready for those next steps in motor development, like sitting up and crawling. It helps babies build a map of where their bodies are and helps them develop the arches in their hands. And it also allows them an opportunity to work on their vision, to see things close up, far away, and differentiate between objects. So how much tummy time should your kiddo be getting? It kind of differs. Everybody has a different opinion, but as a general guideline, to start out, newborn babies are only going to stay in tummy time for a couple of minutes. And doing that a couple of times a day is great for their development. By the time babies are 3 months old, we want to aim for approximately 1 hour of tummy time per day. It doesn't have to be 1 hour straight, but different segments of tummy time that add up to 1 hour throughout the day. But just like lots of physical activity for us adults, this activity for babies is very challenging. What do I do when I work out? I listen to music or a podcast. Sometimes if I'm at the gym, I might watch something on the screen, a show, or if I'm outside, I might go for a run through some beautiful forest or through some blooming flowers. I might wear my favorite comfortable shoes and a really comfortable outfit. There's lots of sensory strategies that adults use to help them get through workouts, and we want to give babies those same supports. Today we're going to look at a couple of different senses and see how we could support the babies in those different areas. So let's take a look at vision. How can we support our babies in tummy time using vision? I have with me here today my baby. It's not the cutest baby I've ever seen, but I don't have a baby to model with in the time of COVID, so it's going to make do. We know that at the beginning, babies are mainly seeing things that are blurry and high contrast, starting closer to their eyes and eventually moving out. We know that the best place to start is using colors that are high contrast, black and white. And by the time babies are about 5 months old, they are able to see the entire spectrum of color. After black and white usually comes the color red. So when we're thinking about setting up a baby's environment, we want to think about using those colors, white, black, maybe some red. Those are going to be the most interesting for your young babies, your newborn babies. So anything that you have lying around the house that is black and white is going to be perfect. I took a look around and I found a black and white handkerchief. So I might just fold this maybe to the more basic parts. Something like that. Prop it up for baby to look at while they're on their tummy. Okay. If you don't find anything around the house and you have a black Sharpie or a black crayon, you could always draw something basic like this. Set it up on a little tripod stand. Have baby look at that while they're on their tummy. Another thing that we know about babies from the beginning is that they're often very, very interested in faces. So we can use this to help support them in tummy time. One idea would be to get books with images of faces, baby faces, adult faces, and prop that up in front of the child. Another idea would be to take a mirror, prop this up in front of the child so that they can look at their own face. You could use your own face to motivate the child by either putting them up on a table or a couch obviously with your supervision, and getting your face right close next to theirs. Or if you wanted to, you could lie down in tummy time as well and just be face to face in that way. As babies get a little bit older, they might be a little bit more interested in things that are more complex or further away. Some babies that I've worked with really love tummy time at the window where they can see outside, see what's going on, have a change of scenery basically. As they get older and are interested in looking at different things, you can kind of explore, what can I show them that will hold their interest, that will keep them in this position longer? Another sense that we could use to support babies in tummy time would be touch. One idea for this would be to do tummy time during skin-to-skin contact, where the baby and the caregiver are skin to skin. Likely the caregiver is lying back on the bed, maybe back on a couch, and baby is on their chest. Skin to skin contact has lots and lots of benefits for both the baby and the caregiver. It can help to regulate the baby's heart rate and temperature, as well as support their digestive system. Trying skin-to-skin contact during tummy time can support this challenging activity that we need these babies to participate in. Another idea, if you have the baby on the ground, would be to use some sort of interesting texture or something that they can touch while they're on their bellies. Some ideas for this might be just to place something interesting in a plastic bag. These are water beads. Lay it down in front of the child and they can squish at it while they're on their tummy. Another idea might be looking around your home and just seeing, what do you have lying around that is an interesting texture? So looking around, I found some bubble wrap. Might just lie down in front of them and have them touch that. Some felt. I was looking for but couldn't find like a boa or some like a softer fabric might be nice to put in front of them. It's Halloween this month, so I was also thinking about, having a bag and putting some pumpkin guts inside that they might be able to kind of squish around. Often kids are really motivated by water, so putting some water in maybe a pan, maybe with a lower lip, some sort of toy in there where they can reach up and just sort of splash around. Taking them outside. What about tummy time in the grass? What about tummy time touching some dried leaves? Anything really that you think your baby might be interested in, give it a try. Another great way to support your baby in tummy time would be to target the auditory sense by either talking to your baby or singing to your baby. Maybe singing your favorite song together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, wheels on the bus. When your baby hears your voice, they're going to feel more calm. So we can help support them in that way also. Another really calming input that some babies might like while they're in tummy time would be deep pressure. Think about massage. So rubbing their back, maybe holding their shoulders, giving them some squeezes. That deep pressure can be really, really calming and regulating for lots of kids. If we think about the sense of smell, we might be able to support a child by getting some of their caregiver's clothing and placing it underneath them so that they can smell the familiar adult in their life, or maybe using something like some calming essential oils, lavender, rose, something like that that might help them feel calm and regulated in this challenging position. And the last sense that we'll talk about today is vestibular, or the sense of movement. So some babies are okay just staying on the ground in tummy time, but some babies need a little bit of movement to help them stay calm and regulated. So one way to do this would be to practice tummy time while holding them in your arms, kind of the football hold, or putting them on a yoga ball and kind of rocking them back and forth, side to side, giving them a little bit of movement to see if that will help support them in this position. So there you have it, sensory strategies to help support tummy time. If you enjoyed the content today or found it helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button